A 9-year-old in North Carolina is angry after he says Jolly St. Nick fat-shamed him while he was sitting on his lap.
Awesome.
Now, Anthony Mayse was at the mall with his mom, and he says, when I got done, he said, lay off the hamburgers and french fries, and that really disrespected me, and I felt awful. Now, we have a local news report, and I want you guys to take a look at this. Special shout out to WLOS for the local report. Take a look.
And when I got done, he said, just lay off the hamburgers and french fries, and that really just disrespected me, and I felt awful.
What set me off is when he started crying.
The polar opposite to tears of joy.
I was just mind blown. I wished a million times that we would have never went.
It affected me so bad that I was crying until I went to bed that night. And I would have said to him, like my mama said, like, you don't want to disrespect a 9-year-old, even though what shape of size you are, it doesn't matter.
He later tore up his picture with Mr. Claus, who's employed by Forest City to spread good cheer.
I don't think he should have done that. That's not right. That's not right. I denounce and reject myself.
That was mean.
Okay.
Look, okay, so Santa has resigned from his position, okay?
Breaking news, Santa has resigned.
Yeah, he's no longer the Santa Claus in that area. But I don't know why he took it upon himself to randomly give this 9-year-old diet advice. He's there to ask for toys and take a cute picture with you, and that's it. Like, just don't take it upon yourself to share your personal opinion about his diet. I don't know.
It's not like Santa's a fitness expert.
It's just the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing.
Like, Santa's supposed to be overweight and kind of celebrated. Anyways, look, first, full story down below in the link in the description box from WLOS. So, I don't know. I got mixed feelings about this story.
Come on.
No. Just hear me out. And I'm a bad guy, but hear me out, okay?
I don't want to hear you out.
Okay. So we're done with the story.
Yeah.
Okay. No, Santa's obviously wrong. That's not an interesting question, right? Don't. It's not like I don't care about fat shaming or whatever, right? And the people online who pretend they care about fat shaming and then criticize me, I'm amused by you. But anyway, but you have at it, Hoss. Who cares? Who cares? At least I don't care, right? But don't do it to a 9-year-old. What are you doing? Like, it's not about the fat shaming. It's like, don't pick on a 9-year-old. Don't, rub it in his face. It's just, there's no need for it.
Yeah,
right?
It seemed like he was rubbing it in his face. And look, there are differences based on who you are and what role you play in someone's life. So I started doing, ballet and dance when I was 3. And so around 4, I remember my dance instructor telling my mom, like, your daughter's, stop baking cookies. Like, your daughter is kind of chubby. And I was. My nickname growing up was Goji, which means piggy in Armenian.
Oh, that seems really sweet.
Yeah, it is. It actually is. I like my nickname.
Okay.
But nonetheless, in that case, I mean, yeah, it's my dance instructor, and it still stings a little bit, but he has my best interests in mind. In this case, you're just Santa. Like, you're just
Santa.
You're there to bring jolly good cheer. Like, you're not there to give someone negative criticism about their diet or about the way they dress or whatever. Like, if you want to play games and talk about, like, oh, you've been naughty this year and you want to play that role, sure, but be cute about it. Don't be a dick.
Right. So, yeah, if you don't play reindeer games, that's fine. This is different. Okay, so why mixed feelings? So he's a sweet kid, and he is, but apparently he asked for like a drone and something, like he asked for a lot of stuff.
He's a boy, yeah.
No, in some ways that's sweeter. It's like, gimme. All right. Anyways, no, I think I'm a different kind of parent, and I don't know that it speaks well of me, but I feel like if this guy had done it to my son, I think I'd have laughed it off. I don't know if I'm right, but I'd have been like, all right, kiddo, he's a dick. Don't worry about it. Right? Like,
yeah.
It's not, I mean, is it a federal case? Now now it's
a local news. Yeah, it's funny.
Now it's a national news story. This Santa was a dick, but I probably would have been like, shake it off. Let's go grab a burger and fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you probably would handle it that way. My parents would totally handle it that way too. In fact, my mom would be like, does she need to lay off the burger and fries? Right? So, I don't know. I get it. It doesn't need to be a huge national case. It's just a funny story. Not because the kid felt bad, but because this Santa took it upon himself to be an asshole.
Yeah, and look, last thing on it. If you're, I'm not judging her, bless her heart. She's trying to look out for her kid. I'm just saying, like, as a parent, we gotta tell our kids, like, what somebody says about you isn't necessarily true. Just because he said it doesn't, you shouldn't give it extra power, right? Like,
I think.
Do you see what I'm saying by that?
I do, and I wanna elaborate on that a little bit. I think that what we need to do, and it'll strengthen a lot of people, not just kids, is talk about how if you let someone get under your skin, you give them that consent, right? You're consenting to them having that kind of power. Don't give them that kind of power. So I would have that talk with my son, and I'd be like, look, who is this guy? This guy's, is dressing up like Santa. Like, and he's working at a mall. You know what I mean? Like,
And he's not really going to give you a drill.
he's not going to give you shit, okay? Except for bad feelings or hurt feelings. But
All right, yeah, I'll leave it on this. And I got this from a friend of mine. I love it, and I use it with my kids, which is that, hey, if somebody's picking on you, that means that there's something going wrong in their life. Because you're not picking on anybody, right? Because you're generally happy. You don't need to do that. They feel a need to do that because they're sad inside. So when somebody picks on you, you shouldn't really get angry. You should feel bad for them.
yeah.
Like, poor guy, obviously there's something wrong in his life that he has to feel like he has to lash out this way. So just feel like that poor Santa, he's working all year round, making everybody else presents. When does he get the fucking presents? Right? Santa's sad inside. That's what happened here. At the Young Turks, we're in the business of changing the media. Come change it with us. tytnetwork.com/join. That one was powerful. That was a good serious one, okay?